Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how to basically fetch the post from the JSON placeholder API inside our Node.js and Express application using the Axios library, and we will be displaying it using the handlebar template engine. So if I refresh here, you will now see basically these ports will be displayed in a table like structure, which will have three properties: ID, title, and the body. So these data is coming from the JSON placeholder API, guys. So it's a fake REST API for developers. So you will see that this is the free fake API that we are making use of to request the data and displaying it on the browser. All the source code is given in the description of the video, guys. So if you want the source code, you can go to the description of the video. So now let's get started, guys, by building this application. So first of all, let me delete this. So first of all, guys, what we need to do, we need to install three dependencies, which is first one is Express, then it's Express dash handlebars, which is specifically built for working with the handlebars view engine, and thirdly we need to install the Axios library. So these three libraries will be needed for this project. I have already installed it. So right here, if you see the package.json file, these three libraries are installed: Axios, Express, and Express handlebars. Now we simply need to create the directory, guys, which will be the starting point of the application, index.js. So right here inside this, guys, we will first of all make a simple Express application. So we will simply require it, and basically we will make a simple app variable, and it will be listening on port 5000. So we will simply say that app is listening on port 5000. So right here, guys, we will simply make a get request. So whenever someone goes to the home page, we will basically load the data. So this will be a async function, guys. And here basically to make HTTP request, we will use Axios library. So simply require the Axios library, guys, at the very top. So in order to make fetch the data, guys, so basically we will extract the data, and we will simply make a simple get request. So the URL will be quite simple, guys. We will make the request to this URL, which is https JSONPlaceholder typocode.com/post. This is basically the URL, and after we will get the data, we need to pass the data to the handlebars template. And now to basically set the handlebars, guys, we first of all need to extract the engine method. So we just need to require basically express handlebars, and from this we just need to import the engine library. That's all. And here we will first of all pass the middleware app.engine, and here we will be setting it for the extension, which will be .hps, which stands for handlebars. And here we will be initializing the engine. So here we will pass three properties. First is the extension name. This will be set to HPS. The second one is the default layout, guys, which will be false. We don't need to provide the default layout. It's a Boolean parameter. And then thirdly, we will have the layouts directory. So in which folder we just need to save our views. So we will create a views folder. Just a moment. And now we also need to set the view engine. So we will simply set the view engine here, and the second variable will be the view engine, which is handlebars HPS. That's all. So these two middleware lines we need to set, guys, before we make this. And now we just need to make a views folder where we will be showing the data. So just make a views folder and make a file called as index.hps. So this is basically the extension. So right here, guys, we just need to send this data to that template. For sending this template, we'll simply use response.render, and then we just need to write the template name, which here in this case is index, and in the second parameter we will pass basically the data inside this object. We will basically pass a property called as post, and it will be storing the data variable. That's all. And here we just now need to receive this data inside this template, which is index.hps. So right here inside this template, guys, what we can do, basically we will have a simple table like structure table, and inside this we will have basically three headings, which is the ID of the post, then we will have basically the title, and then basically body. So ID, title and body. So now inside this, guys, we will have the table body, and inside this we will basically have we will make use of each loop here, each post, and we will simply close it like this. So this is basically the each loop, for each loop running here, and right here we will need to repeat the step here. So here we just need to, inside double curly brackets, we will print out the value, which is first of all the ID, then basically we will have basically the title, and then we will have basically the body. That's all. So this is all that we need to do, guys. And now if you refresh the application, you will now see it is saying that cannot access app before initialization. I think, okay, we just need to move this line before, because we are using it. So right here, simply paste it. And now if you see, guys, if you refresh, app is listening on port 5000. If you now refresh, you can see ID, title, body. Let me see if the data, why is this data is not coming here. Oh, sorry. We just need to write here await here, because this is the async function, guys. So Axios require this to be async await. Now if you refresh, hopefully the data will come. Now you can see ID 1, title, body. So all this data is coming from the JSON placeholder API. 100 posts are returned to us, guys. You can see that, and we are displaying it inside the browser. So this is a very simple example how you can fetch the data from JSON placeholder using the Handlebars template using Axios library inside Node.js Express. All the source code is given in the description of the video. Thank you very much for watching this video.